Welcome to Sahara Raw Life, episode 48. Yep, I'm so excited today. I am making a big bowl of yummy, hearty, raw oatmeal. Yeah, raw oatmeal. Check it out. Okay, these are raw oats, whole oats. They haven't been toasted, steamed, pressed, rolled, any of that stuff. It's the whole actual oat. Woo! The kids and I lined up a couple of the whole oats and then some of the instant oatmeal that we had in the pantry, and we were like looking at it and through a microphone glass, you know what I mean, magnifying glass, to see, you know, how much work it must have taken to take this whole hard oat berry and squash it flat. So we're not doing that. I took a half a cup of oats, whole oats, and soaked them in water. I just put them in this measuring cup and then I put water on top of it. And I left it on the counter overnight. Well, the next day I was gonna make the oatmeal and then I got busy doing other stuff. So I threw it in the refrigerator. So my oats actually soaked for 2 days. But last night what I did was I took 1 teaspoonful, or maybe it was more like a half a tablespoon, let's call it a half a tablespoon, of chia seeds, and threw it in. I poured the water off, okay? Put in my half a tablespoon of chia seeds, and mix that with the oats, and then put in a little less than half a cup of almond milk. Okay, now because I did all of these steps over the past day or so, I can't show you each of the steps, but it's really easy, very easy. A half a cup of oats, soak it overnight. The next day, pour off the soap water, mix in a half a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a little less than half a cup of almond milk, just to cover it. I stirred that up and kept it in the fridge. Do you know what happens with the chia seeds? You guys probably have used these already, and if not, I'm going to tell you. They expand to 9 times their size or 10 times their size. So it makes like a custard. You could just do chia seeds and almond milk. I don't personally care for that texture, but it makes like a custard. Okay, so then this morning I let it sit in the fridge for a while, took it out, and I ground up some flax seeds. And I took about a tablespoon of ground flax seeds and added that in and mixed it up, okay? And now we're ready to create my yummy oatmeal. I'm gonna take my mixture, which is the soaked oats, the chia, the almond milk, and the ground flax, and I'm putting it in the blender, any blender, because I'm not gonna turn this into gruel, you know? It's not gonna be liquid. I just wanna put it in here for a little bit with a banana. Now normally for oatmeal, honestly, in old days of eating super cooked oatmeal, I put salt in it. That's how I eat my oatmeal, more of a savory dish. But on occasion, I can remember desiring the sort of mapley syrup smelling banana nut flavored oatmeal. So I'm putting in a banana, not a frozen one, just a regular one. And I'm gonna put in a pinch of salt because I think that'll tie together the flavors of the banana, the almond milk, and the grains as well. Okay, and then for my sweetener, I'm going to use organic pure maple syrup. Now, I'm just going to do 1 tablespoon into the blender. Then I also have some raw almonds. I just took a very small handful, a couple tablespoons maybe, and smashed them up. But I'm not going to put that in the blender, I'm going to put that on top. So any blender can handle this. Oh, and plugging it in would be good. You hear that ringing? That's the bat phone. Okay, so we're just going to let this blend up until the bananas are incorporated. Not a lot. Okay, before I pull this out, I'm just going to run a spoon through it to make sure that the banana got all mixed in there. Nope, I still feel a little chunk. So that means it needs a little bit more blending. But again, not a lot, not on full power. Just want my banana to become part of the mixture. But I can still see that some of the grains are still intact, which is what I'm looking for. That looks perfect. Okay, got a bowl. Really excited about this. I've been wanting a bowl of raw oatmeal since probably my 4th day when I did that cleanse. recipes for raw porridge and stuff, but they always sound gross, actually. You know, these are the kind of things that you have to think about the flavors you want to eat and how to make them work for you. Okay, so I've got my beautiful oatmeal. I'm just going to try it before I put the nuts on. It's awesome. It's awesome. Oh, the nuts are going to just be the perfect touch. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle on my crushed almonds. They're not really that crushed. I just slammed them with this container. And just for a little added touch, I'm going to drizzle on, not another whole tablespoon, but just a tiny bit of the maple syrup. This is going to be so good. You see that? It's probably getting all sliding around. I'll have to bring the camera to it. I'm excited. I hope that you play with these kind of grains and see what you could do. Because yum, and how hearty and fulfilling if you're craving something like that, but you really want to keep that kind of a processed oat out of your diet. So enjoy. Thanks for watching It's a Higher Life. Whoops. Yummy, yummy.